Hi class, let's take a look at problem 7b. So in 7b, we're looking at the following problem. I put in the decimal sketch so we can take a look at what's gonna be our final answer. And here's the basic idea. So for conic sections, they want us to rewrite the actual equation as x's followed by y's and equaling constants. So our first step that we're gonna do here is we're gonna be subtracting the 8x's. We're also going to be adding the y squares. And then I'm going to be subtracting the 13s. So let me rewrite it in terms of the x's first. So in this case, we're going to have the x's minus the 8x plus the y squares plus the 2y's. This is equal to the right-hand side of negative 13. So let me check. We're putting the x's together, so x squared minus 8x. And then I'm also going to sort of separate them. So I'm just going to put a bracket on these two and a parenthesis on this one. Now, the next step to express them as h comma k, we're going to be completing the squares. So you're checking that the first term is 1. Then we're going to be rewriting them as follows. So we're looking at the values of negative 8. And then the process is going to be the division by 2 and then technically squared. So this is going to give us a negative 4 squared, which is equal to 16, which means we're going to be adding 16 and then we're going to add 16 to both sides of the equation. The next portion for the y's is we check that we have a 1 and then the value or the coefficient of the 2y. In this case, we're going to end up with a 2. We're going to be dividing it by 2 and then squaring it. So we're going to end up with the values of 1 squared or 1, which means that we're going to be adding a 1 and a 1. Now, let me rewrite the equation because there's multiple steps occurring. For instance, for the x's, we're looking at x squared minus 8x plus the values of 16, and I'm going to separate those. So I'm going to put technically a bracket there, and then we're going to do plus a y squared plus a 2y plus a 1. Remember that the process, it's what actually makes the polynomials factorable. And then on the right hand side, we had a negative 13. Then we added a 16 and then we added a 1. So on the right hand side, we have a value of 4. And then the next step is to factor each of the polynomials. And then we're basically looking at the factorization of these two. For the first one, we're going to have x minus 4 and technically x minus 4 plus, let me actually fix, this is supposed to be a 2. And we're going to be rewriting it as y plus 1 and technically the values of y plus 1. This is equal to, and I'm just going to rewrite it as 2 to the second . Okay, at this point, we're going to rewrite it as x minus 4 technically squared plus y plus 1 squared. This is equal to the values of 2 to the second. Okay, at this point, we're actually done. This is our h comma k form. Let me just box it in. And the question is asking us to identify it. So we're looking at, because this one follows the form of a value squared plus another value squared, or technically x squared plus y squared is equal to r squared. We technically have a circle with center, and your center is going to be whatever makes the 0. So technically 4 comma negative 1. So you can see the 4, -1, and then the values of R is equal to 2. Here, the scale, the actual boxes are going as 1 and 2. So not every box is an integer, but that's actually it for this one. We end up with the circle of center 4, 1.